Brown Boss Bay.
In this video, I'll provide you with an update on the Longhill Bypass project right here in Montego Bay, Jamaica. Firstly, I'll start from the Bogue Road section where the grade separated interchange is being built that will lead to Temple Gallery Road, which will be extended to 4 lanes. So at this end, you cannot drive because they have created a detour. So you have to go down further. The next turn off that will take you to the NWC office or the JPS. Alright, so we're gonna go along that side so we can get to Temple Gallery Road. So stay tuned, guys. A lot is in store for you today. If you haven't subscribed to my channel as yet, now is the time to do so. Subscribe to my channel, Brown Boss Jamaica Tours, so that you can get videos like these. And just select all on the notification bell so that you can get all the updates as soon as I post them. Alright? The Longhill Bypass will begin at the intersection of the proposed Montego Bay Bypass and the Temple Gallery or Clarence Nelson Drive in the vicinity of the Bogue Village and Montego Bay West Village housing estates as an urban intersection with at-grade crossing. The alignment will proceed in a general southerly direction through scrubland towards Bogue Hill, crossing the Ramble Hill Road with a grade separated overpass. The grades for this section will range from approximately 2% to 8%. The Longhill Bypass will have grade separated intersections at Whalespond Road, Bogue Hill Drive, and Anchovy Main Road. The alignment will have a roundabout in the vicinity of Montpelier. That was taken from the NROC website, but in my last video, I would have alluded to the fact that Errol Mortley, which is the environmental manager at NROC, stated that adjustments would have been made to the design of the Longhill Bypass, which will result in it ending beyond the Dr. Fidel Castro campus of the Anchovy High School instead of in the vicinity of the gas station at Montpelier. So that was back on April 18th, 2024 when the update was done. But I do have a new update right now from the Gleaner on October 22nd, 2024, and it reads, work commenced on Saturday on the much-needed Longhill Bypass in St. James as was promised by Stephen Edwards, the Managing Director of the National Road Operating and Constructing Company last week. According to Edwards, the Montego Bay Perimeter Road project is about 50% completed, and with that being the case, NROC was now at a stage where it could move on to the Longhill Bypass, starting with the Montpelier leg of the project. So later on in the video, I'll show you the works that have started at the Montpelier leg of the Longhill Bypass of the Montego Bay Perimeter Road project. So you want to stay tuned for that part. Don't go anywhere, my people. I'm just driving right now on Temple Gallery Road, passing the Bogue Village supermarket. Alright, so as you can see, this part of the road is really bad. Alright, so I'm just going to take my time to navigate through this section. And I'm going to fly the drone so that you can see the starting point of the Longhill Bypass. So stay tuned. Now we're airborne and I'm going to show you the starting point of the Longhill Bypass right here in St. James, Jamaica. So it's going to be between these two housing developments, which are Montego Bay West Village on the left and Bogue Village on the right. So it's just going to run between these two developments right now. And go up to Bogue Hill, Whale Spawn, you know, those areas. So a lot of excavating is going to be done in this area, trust me. But I do believe that the contractor, which is CHEC, has everything covered, and we'll get this completed in a timely manner. All right, I'm just showing you right now the Montego Bay West Village scheme area, and I'll touch shortly on the Montego Bay bypass, which will be coming up soon. You can see it's going to be connected to the Longhill bypass. All right, so the Longhill bypass is start here at the intersection of the Montego Bay bypass at Temple Gallery Road. So there it is, guys. That's the road coming from Fairfield, Irwin section. Yeah, so this is the current state right now of the Montego Bay bypass. They're currently working on the overpass across the road leading to Granville areas. I touched on that on my last video, so you can check my channel, all right, for that video. Okay, so I'm just showing you the greenery of the Montego Bay landscape. Trust me, it's very stunning. And also you can see the Bogue area here, the sewage pond out there in the distance. I heard somebody saying that, you know, Montego Bay is running out of lands based on the amount of developments that are going on. Let me know what you think about that, you know, if Montego Bay is indeed running out of land space. So right now I'm at the anchovy section of the Longhill bypass to give you an update on the works currently being done in this area. Now I'll continue the update from October 22nd, 2024 from the Gleaner. The Montego Bay Perimeter Road project, of which Longhill bypass is a 4-lane sub-project, is being developed by China Harbour Engineering Company, which is CHEC, with funding from the Jamaican Government. The Longhill project is about 11 kilometers long. During a consultation meeting at the Mount Carey Baptist Church, representatives from NROC and CHEC showed residents of the community, which will be impacted by the project, a video showing the route of the Longhill bypass, and fielded questions from them about the implementation of the project. According to Edwards, motorists won't have to pay tolls on the Longhill bypass until it is fully operational. However, 2 toll booths will be constructed at strategic points along the route in the Montpelier and Bogue village areas. Adjustments made to the project. When quizzed, the NROC official said that initially they wanted to develop a 2-lane highway for the Longhill bypass and then in the future expand it into 4 lanes. Now we have adjusted the project to bring that forward. So we will be producing a 4-lane highway for the Longhill bypass, said Edwards. There are no plans to toll the Longhill bypass at this time. It is important to note that the Longhill bypass is the first segment of the highway that will take us towards the south coast. Edwards indicated that there is a national long-term plan to connect the entire island with toll roads and highway networks that will open up lands for housing and other developments and make the connectivity seamless and safe. So while walking, I was informed by one of the residents here that one of these churches will have to be relocated because it will be in the path of the Longhill bypass. So I'm not sure if it's the church that we just passed. Please let me know if you know anything in the comment section below about, you know, plans of having one of those churches removed in the anchovy area, or any other buildings that will be impacted, or any other residential areas that will be impacted. But let me know what you think so far about this entire Longhill bypass initiative. You know, I'm just driving to get to the actual original Longhill, so you can see the condition of the Longhill area. I happened to pass some guys, you know, fixing the roadway because This roadway, we have some very large potholes, so they were having them fixed, and this was on a Sunday, which is a really good look. If you are from Montego Bay or the surrounding areas, then you would have been accustomed to the headache that the Longhill can cause you, especially whenever there is heavy rainfall. You can be stuck in traffic for hours, or if there's like a simple breakdown on the Longhill by a truck or any other vehicle, or maybe there's an accident or an oil spill, you can be stuck in traffic forever. Let me know your complete thoughts about this Longhill bypass project. Omar Davis, Minister of State in the Office of the Prime Minister Western, who has responsibility for the government projects, said this bypass would not only enhance connectivity, but also bolster economic growth by providing more efficient travel routes. The citizens of York Bush, Mahogany, Mount Carey, and Montpelier will be impacted, but they will also benefit from this development, said Davis. They will see the value of their properties go up, and it will give them easier access to get in from Montego Bay to their place of abode. Davis also stated that apart from the Longhill bypass, more than 5,000 residents in Mall Road, Montpelier, Mount Carey, York Bush, Carey Village, Anchovy, Lawson, and Roehampton will see an improvement in their water supply through Shuttlewood to Montpelier to Anchovy water supply system. He said work was now at an advanced stage in the project, which is being carried out at a cost of $650 million. Pipes are currently being laid from Shuttlewood in Hanover through Montpelier and into Anchovy. It is slated to be completed in 12 months.